Good morning, everyone. Welcome on. This is Megan Hurst with the Iowa Communities Assurance School. I'm here today with Casey Kaler and Charlotte Miller to discuss the role of a local insurance agent. We've received a number of questions asking, what does a local insurance agent do and what should they be doing for me? And so we're here today to just provide a little bit of clarification. Casey, what are your thoughts regarding the role of a local insurance agent?
When you think of a local insurance agent, or when I think of a local insurance agent, I immediately think boots on the ground. That's the person that is in my town, driving through every day to work or to the grocery store and sees a building changing or sees some damage to the welcome sign and understands what my community needs. And the local agent is really the only one who can do it, the local professional, because the key to the very best coverage and the very best risk management practices is that local insurance professional that understands your community and the coverage.
Definitely. And I think we're very fortunate, as representatives of the pool, we're so fortunate to work with local insurance agents throughout the state. And we get to interact with them daily. We get to see them on some of these virtual events we host. The local insurance agent is so important. Agents are involved in claims. They're involved in underwriting. They're involved in the risk control meetings and the council meetings and the meetings with the Board of Supervisors. Agents are involved in all aspects of coverage and the services we provide. And that's why we work so closely with them. We host these continuing education workshops each year. We develop a monthly web update exclusively for our agents, and we're continually providing them additional information so far as what we're seeing with the ICAP membership. Casey or Charlotte, if either of you could identify one thing right now that the membership does need from their local insurance agents, what would that be?
I honestly think it's that one annual meeting a year, 1 hour in a year. I mean, that's the minimum, okay? That can change the whole trajectory of coverage. You learn so much. I've done a ton of these meetings, and just sitting and talking through each question on the supplement. I do this every year. We represent a handful of communities that are very close to our office. And it gives me an opportunity to really understand the agent's job. And I learn so much when I meet with our members. You think you know everything. I mean, we're communicating throughout the year, but it's via email. It's not until I sit down with them face to face, talk about what's going on. You learn so much more than you do just in an email back and forth, because one question leads to another, which leads to another, which leads to ultimately the root of wherever, whatever exposure you're trying to cover. So without that kind of conversation, you're just not getting it. So I say that annual meeting is the most important thing to do.
And to piggyback off that, Casey, it's the agent's job to help them understand what ICAP is looking for and what they need, and get a proper rating in place, to make sure that they have the coverages they need.
And it doesn't just go towards developing their pricing for the year. It also goes towards the type of services that we're bringing forward and kind of putting in front of them. It just really drives everything that occurs for the member throughout the year.
Definitely. And I think that goes right back to our emphasis on open lines of communication. Right now we're seeing a lot more utilization of a lot of our ancillary member services by communities big and small throughout the state. And we're hosting a number of events that have been tailored and developed and offered exclusively for them. And members want to know about them. Members have questions. And of course, we always openly provide that information to the masses, but we also want to make sure members know that they can turn to their local insurance agents and ask for additional information. And if your agent doesn't have it, feel free to send them to us or contact us directly as well, and we'll be happy to get it for either of you. At the end of the day, we're all here working for you. So members, let your agents know what you expect from them. Let us know what you expect from the pool as a whole. If you have questions, don't be afraid to pick up the phone. Call your agent, call your underwriter. We're all here to help you. And we want to make sure that you are getting what you need from a coverage standpoint, of course, but also from the ICAP program and the ICAP team in its entirety.